Hey guys, Biggsy here, and welcome back to another video. So today's video is a little bit different, and it was actually a suggestion from a couple of you guys. A few of you guys have always asking me what games I play, what I've played on PlayStation, what my trophies are like, different things like that. So I figured, what a great idea, I'll just go through my trophy list, talk about the different games I've played. It's going to show you guys pretty much from my PS3 career from about 2013 onwards, my PS4 and all my PS5 games. I did play PS3 games in 2007 onwards, but that was on a different PSN account. You won't see any of my PS1, 2 games I've played, obviously Xbox games, Nintendo games, PC games. We won't be talking about anything like that. I do in the future intend to do like my top 10 favourite games of all time, showing you guys footage which will include all platforms. But today's just going to be PlayStation, strictly trophies. I'm not a trophy hunter, but I have played hundreds and hundreds of games, so I have accumulated lots of trophies. If you guys aren't into this, you don't have to watch this video, but if you're a collector in a game, I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy this. A lot of stories here. You guys might have played a lot of these games. Maybe you're going to discover something that you haven't even seen. So let's jump into it. The first time we're going to talk about is right down the bottom. It's 2010 FIFA World Cup. Because I don't go for trophies, so the percentage isn't going to be that high for most of these. I only got 15 platinums when I said I've played hundreds of games, so that should be a pretty good signal that I'm not a trophy hunter. Sean White's Snowboarding. I really love this one. Growing up with my brother, I played it heaps. I only got one trophy, so I mustn't have replayed it much. But yeah, it was one of my favourite snowboarding games after all the SSX games. So I do recommend Sean White Snowboarding. It was fun. Next we have, still hard for you guys to see, but we've got Killzone 3. I don't really have much memories of Killzone 3. I do have lots of memories of Killzone 2 when I was younger with my brother. But that was on a different PSN account. Wwe Smackdown vs Raw 2011. Of course, when I start filming, guys, my nose gets in. It's like Murphy's Law. Now, I did love the wrestling games, the earlier ones, like 2007, 8, 9, when they did have General Manager mode. The ones after that weren't as good. 2011 being on the decline, in my opinion, for WWE games. But I'm a big fan, and I've heard good things about 2K22, so I might end up picking that one up. Here we have FIFA 12. As you guys are going to see, I'm a big FIFA fan. I'm actually playing FIFA 22 at the moment. So some FIFA games, I'm going to be sitting around that 30 to 40% trophy mark. I just usually like to play career mode and 2-player with my friends. I don't ever play online or open loot boxes or anything, even in the new games. I'm still just playing career mode, so you know, you just stick to what you enjoy, guys. I have fun doing that, and yeah, I've got no interest in going for all the trophies in a FIFA game or anything like that. Next we have Rage. Again, I played Rage back in the day. I did finish Rage. I had a heap of fun with it. I never played Borderlands, but it's a Borderlands Mad Max type outbacky open world game. It's a heap of fun. Good driving mechanics as well, so I do recommend that one. Gran Turismo 5. Now, Gran Turismo 5 and 6 I did play, but most of my time is in Gran Turismo 4. That's the one I do love, and I'm talking like hundreds of hours back in the day, guys, with my brother and my dad, so there's lots of fun memories there. I am playing Gran Turismo 7. I've enjoyed it so far, but Elden Ring sort of taken over for me. So now that I finished Elden Ring, I'll probably return to Gran Turismo 7. Assassin's Creed 3. Can't say I've got any memories of this one. Must be one I tried, got an early trophy for, and never played again. I will note, I should have said this at the start, that I have deleted all the games that I had 0% trophies for. Probably like 50 or 60 games. I did that a while ago to clean up my trophy list. You can't delete anything that you have acquired a trophy for, though. Mafia 2. 41%. I love this game. I played this when I first went to university with my best mate. He's not a gamer at all, but he loves movies, in particular Mafia movies. So he sat there and watched me play the whole game. I'm not a cutscene fan, and he's like, you can play it, but I gotta watch every cutscene. So that was the deal, and I enjoyed it, loved the game. I have played it again on the PS4 remaster, but as you guys are gonna see, I didn't finish it like I did on PS3. Mortal Kombat vs DC Universe. Now a lot of these games, in particular the ones that are coming up, back when I was in university, me and my friends used to have drinking games with my PS3 collection because I had so many games. So we just played 2-player, and whoever lost had to take a shot. And yeah, so there's going to be heaps of games coming up that are just like that. So Mortal Kombat vs DC Universe, Fight Night Round 4 would have been one of them. All these trophies would have been acquired playing couch co-op 2-player. The Godfather 2, this is one of the first PS3 games I actually tried to track down. I wasn't really collecting at this stage, I was just looking for games to play. Obviously I just finished playing Mafia and I must have loved that, so I looked for Godfather 2. Now, I didn't finish this, I got pretty much like 3/4 almost to the end. This wasn't as good as Mafia 2 and it was starting to get really repetitive by the end, but I did put probably like 30-40 hours into this game. I've heard good things about the first one, so I would like to play that one day. Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days. I remember fond memories of playing this with my buddies. It was terrible. Sleeping Dogs. I believe this is the first PS3 game I ever bought on eBay. And I got an Essentials copy, funnily enough. But I love this one, guys. Obviously, you're going to see I'm a big Grand Theft Auto fan. But at this stage, it would have been like 2013, probably just before Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, and I was looking for open world games to play. Sleeping Dogs, once I started that, I didn't put that down for months. Like, I was up till wee hours in the morning, I was telling everyone about this amazing game, and oh man, Sleeping Dogs was so good. Skyrim, whoa, 56%. The only reason I stopped playing Skyrim is my save got to the point where I just couldn't play anymore, and this is a very common PS3 issue. It's actually my second run of Skyrim because I did play it back in the day on another PSN account. I have again played it on PS4, which you guys are going to see. But yeah, there's only so much you can say about Skyrim that hasn't been said again. I sit down and play this game forever. It's just such a good game. I'm really looking forward to the next Elder Scrolls game. I haven't finished Oblivion or Morrowind, but Skyrim I think I've finished 3 times now. It's just such a good game, and every time you play it feels different. Call of Duty's Bound in Blood. I do have memories of this one. I feel like you're in the Civil War or something. It was a bit of fun. It was a pretty terrible shooter, and I think we used to play drinking games with this one as well. Same as Guitar Hero 5. Mainly I did PS2 Guitar Heroes growing up. My brother got the game for Christmas one year. He used to use a controller, the guitar, and I used to use the controller, so I got really good at playing Guitar Hero on the controller. Rugby League Live 2. There's a reason this one's at 73%, and I never once pursued the trophies. Back when we were in college, this was the game that we played. Like, we used to have bets playing this game. Like, everything was around Rugby League Live 2. Decisions were made around this game. And like, some of those games that we played came down to not just the last second, but it was like extra time, and then like 90-minute goes and the game's still going on, and one person's about to score and passes it, and the other person intercepts it and runs 100 meters, and oh, I've got some good memories of my old mates playing this one. Yeah, I may even return and finish up and go for the platinum one day. I didn't realise how close I was. I'm not too sure what the remaining trophies are, but yeah, good memories there, guys. Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, I never played this online. I got it when it first came out. I was watching videos every day. It was the first game I went to for a midnight launch. My buddies came as well.
We stayed up till like 5 AM playing Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I had like 2 hours sleep, went to uni in the morning, came back and played it all day. I played it for like 2 weeks until I finished it, and then the online came out and I just wasn't really into it, but loved the story. Such a good game. Still, to this day, people love it. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, I only ever played zombies with my buddy, in particular one friend from uni. We used to come around all the time and we'd play one of the DLC maps, the mining camp. So much fun. You could like bank up your money you stored and we'd like grind for like 2 weeks to have a really good round of zombies. Yeah, good memories of this one. NBA Life 10 would have been another game that we just played drinking games with. I don't really have any memories of this one. Sure, White Skateboarding, again, really not many memories of this one. Rugby World Cup 2011. I used to be a really big rugby league, rugby union fan, not so much these days. But they were all the games I used to play, so that's why this game got so many trophies. I would have finished career mode and all the other different modes on the game. Battlefield 3, didn't really get into this one. I don't know, I didn't really get into shooters until PUBG. And even still, I'm not really a shooter person, so. International Cricket 2010, so pretty similar to Rugby League Live 2. This was one of those college games that we just played. Especially when the Ashes were on. This one cricket friend used to come around and we would literally have our own Ashes. We'd have like 12-hour sessions. Oh man, what's it like to have so much free time where you could just dedicate the whole day to play one game with each other. Yeah, some good times on this one, guys. It was a great game too for a cricket game. Batman Arkham City. I probably put like 15-20 hours into this one. A lot of fun. Never finished it. I'm not sure why I stopped playing this one. It really is a good game. AFL Live 2. The AFL games are pretty fun, guys. They're not just for the collection as Australian exclusives. Yeah, so if you don't know what they are, definitely give them a go. It's a pretty cool sport and they're really fun video games. Tekken 6. I love Tekken. In particular, Tekken 3 is my favourite. But I don't really go for, you know, the career mode or anything. I just like playing 2-player with my friends, so I don't go for trophies or anything like that. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Oh man, this is a great game. I'm thinking of Need for Speed The Run. Hot Pursuit was fun. This is the police one. But yeah, so I'm thinking of The Run right now. Dragon Ball Z Battle Z. I actually didn't play this one. This is my brother who since sold his PS3 and he would have been playing on my PSN account. DJ Hero. Remember buying the Renegade edition back in the day. I wanted to try it out, so excuse me, I must have acquired some trophies in that time. I wouldn't play the DJ Hero again, but it was a bit of fun. I'm just going to turn this light down a little bit, guys. It's really bright. Major League Baseball 2K11. This would have been one of those games that we played drinking games with. I don't remember this one at all. Red Dead Redemption. It's a shame that I've only got 2% in this game. I've played it for a long time. I'm not sure why my trophies are so low. I didn't really go for trophies. I probably didn't really do main story things. I just used to ride around on my horse. I do need to return to Red Dead 1 and 2. Rugby Challenge, another rugby game. I really enjoyed the Rugby Challenge games. You're probably going to see Rugby Challenge 2 and 3 trophies coming up. Call of Duty Black Ops, in particular keen into tone. I didn't really like the single player campaign or the multiplayer, but zombies is what I did in this one. 100% guys, zombies all the way. Here we have Tiger Woods PGA Tour 13. I do have a bit of memories of this one, but I didn't really get too into the golf games like some of my friends. But they are really fun though. If you're thinking of picking up a golf game, I recommend it. Every Field Day 4. I did finish this on Xbox 360. I thought I'd return to it again, but just didn't get too far, I guess.
Hitman Absolution. I love this game, guys. Lots of replayability. I played the Hitman games on PS2, but this is the first PS3 one I played. I have since played them on PS4, as you're going to see. What I was talking about before, Need for Speed The Run. I think I finished this twice. You start in San Francisco and you drive all the way to New York. This is a great game. One of my favorite Need for Speed games. Yeah, it's just like one continuous race. It's heaps of fun and it just makes you want to keep going. London 2012. Another one of those really good two-player games. Olympic games I love, guys. Ever since Athens 2004 I've been playing them. And London was just as good. If you're a fan of these games, I recommend them. I haven't actually played Tokyo 2020 or 2021. So I will be looking at picking that one up in the future. Now you might laugh, I actually bought this off eBay back in the day to play. Not for the collection, to play. And I had a heap of fun playing the Tour de France games. They're actually really good. So yeah, if you're into cycling at all, give the Tour de France games a go, guys. Now, you guys know that I'm a FIFA fan. You've seen FIFA 11, 12. Now here's FIFA 13. Slowly each year will pop in as we keep going on. WWE 007 Quantum of Solace. The 007 games, in particular Bloodstone, was amazing. I did enjoy Quantum of Solace as well. We have UFC Undisputed 2010. Me and my buddies had heaps of fun playing this one. We used to, then we go like around the room where one person who won would stay in and the controller would be passed around until someone would lose. Well, until the champion lost. Again, it would have been the same with Fight Night Champion. I do remember fighting the Iceman in career mode and it just took forever to beat him. FIFA Street. I gave the FIFA Street games a go. They're alright. There's probably a reason they stopped making them. Yeah, FIFA Street was fun. Moto Gp 2013. This is a really fun game. I've got really fun memories of this one. I actually should return to one of the new Moto Gp games because I do love my bikes. So, yeah. Particularly on PS1, I played a lot of racing bike games. Here comes Mad Max. This is the first PS4 game in my trophy list. I'm not sure if it's the first PS4 game I played. I think that would have been Ratchet and Clank or maybe Bloodborne. But it was definitely one of the first 3 or 4 that I bought. Here we have South Park, The Stick of Truth. This is a really funny game, guys. Lots of laughs from this one. If you're a South Park fan, you'll really like it. Fallout New Vegas. I returned to this one twice and I've heard amazing things about it, but I just couldn't get into it. I don't know if it was the age of the game, with having already played Fallout 4 and trying to get back to it. But yeah, I couldn't get into New Vegas. But here's one that I loved, and that was Far Cry 3. Today I'll stand by it. Far Cry 3 is the best Far Cry game. It's my favourite. I can relate to the character. I love the story. The islands are amazing, and yeah, it's just such a good game. Payday 2, this is the one I played with my friends. It was alright. It really feels outdated, especially today. We have Mass Effect 2. I played this one with Wawa's World. I didn't like it, but it's her favourite game, so she got me to play it with her. Here we have Far Cry 2. After loving Far Cry 3, I tried to get into Far Cry 2. And with the 1 bronze trophy, you guys can tell that I didn't really get into it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. No, I didn't play. They didn't have zombies in this one, but they had like a survival mode, and I played that. Again, I'm not really a multiplayer or a campaign shooter type guy. Mirror's Edge. Now, at this point, I was collecting pretty hard for the PS3, so I was just picking up heaps of games. So I did try a lot of games, whether it was just for an hour or so. So Mirror's Edge is going to be one like that. Injustice. Tom Clancy's Hawk 2. Final Fantasy 13. I tried to get into this, but after like 2 hours of just running straight, I got sick of it. Wwe the Samurai 4. I remember not even being able to equip my sword, and I was having a sword fight with someone, and I had my fist, and he had a samurai, and I was dying.
Saboteur. This is a brilliant game. People should talk about this game more. I need to finish this game because this is brilliant. It's set in France in World War II, but the interesting part is it's set in like the north of France, where Germany have taken over some regions. But as you progress throughout the game and take the regions back for France, the game goes from black and white to color. It's the only game I've ever played that's like that. So it's a really cool game. It's got a great World War II setting. It's heaps of fun. I do recommend this one, guys. If you're looking for a hidden gem, I'd definitely say the Saboteur would be one like that. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on PS3. I couldn't get into Birth by Sleep. I wanted to play a Dynasty Warriors game. Once you play one, you've played them all. I think you can kill like 1,000 people in 5 minutes. So, you know, it's one of those hack and slash type games. Now, here we have a shooter that I would say is up there with PUBG for myself. Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising. This is a very realistic shooter. Brilliant game. There's a reason I've got 10% of the trophies in this. As a non-trophy hunter. Even today, guys, I'd recommend you playing this one. It's just a hard, realistic shooter. Yeah, it's a great game. Dragon's Crown, another amazing side-scrolling game. I recommend this one. Big swords, big boobs, big booties. It's heaps of fun. Like a side-scrolling JRPG. I think I played it again on PS4. We'll find out. Burnout Paradise on PS3. Not as good as the old Crash Mode Burnout games on PS2, but Burnout Paradise is heaps of fun, guys. There is another remake on PS4. Here we have Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. This is the retro arcade Far Cry. It's heaps of fun. I didn't finish it by getting all the trophies, but I think I finished the story. And I played this over an afternoon, so yeah, this one was a heap of fun. Just Cause 3. I remember playing Just Cause 2 back in the day, and Just Cause 3 was a heap of fun. I didn't really get interested in the story or anything, I just went around the map doing crazy stuff. I feel like the world's really empty. It's a really big map, but there isn't much to do in it, if that makes sense. But it is a lot of fun, so I did play probably like 5 or 6 hours of it. LA Noire. Now this is a great game, but the PS3 version was definitely holding it back. Because it's a detective game, you've really got to rely on like facial features and to tell if people are lying. With the PS3 graphics, it does make it a bit harder. I did enjoy it though, so I do want to play it on PS4 one day. Sniper Elite 2. You guys know me as a PUBG player, you know I love my sniping games. Sniper Elite was one of those games like Hitman or Metal Gear Solid that just has brilliant sniping in it. I love Sniper Elite. This is 2. Okay, 3 was the one I would put the most time into, and I think I played that one on Xbox One. I finished it. I don't know if I got all the trophies, but I finished that game so many times. Trials Fusion. Fun game. I played it works so many times because it's a really quick install. It's a great game to test PS4s with. And I remember playing this on computers back at school. Might have been a different version of it, but it was on Flash, and it's the same principle. Jojo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle. This is actually a really fun game, guys. Might be $100, $200 game, but it is a heap of fun. It's a really good fighting game. If you're a Jojo's fan, you definitely want to check this one out. Gran Turismo 6. I only got 1 trophy. I think that would have been in the license school, so I mustn't have played this one as much as I thought. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I remember getting stuck in this game and just never returning. I don't know if I played it on a hard difficulty or what, but yeah. Uncharted Drake's Fortune. I've tried to get into Uncharted a few times. I've never finished an Uncharted game. I know they're amazing games, but it's just not my style of game, guys. Ratchet and Clank. This is the first Ratchet and Clank game. Finished it on PS2, finished it again on PS4. Amazing game. Not as good as the PS5 one, but yeah, Ratchet and Clank games is just brilliant.
Here we have another hidden gem, guys. Well, not these days. Today it's on everyone's hidden gem list. But it is 3D.Game Heroes. I played this for a while. I didn't finish it, obviously. But it is a heap of fun. I really love the mechanic of your sword growing longer as you kill more enemies. That was really cool. Here we have No Man's Sky. I was one of those guys that picked up No Man's Sky off release. No regrets. I had fun. I mean, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but I still had fun playing it. And I know that other games have put in so much work to improve it, so there's no grudges for me. Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. I would say this is a hidden gem. I had a heap of fun playing this, guys. If you're a fan of Family Guy, there's lots of humour for the show. Yeah, this is a great game. Gonna see what's going on about music. I fixed it. Yakuza 3. I've tried to get into Yakuza games a few times. This is probably the first one I tried to play. Or, unless I would have played Yakuza 4 before this. I might have just got no trophies in it. Portal 2. I do remember playing a lot of this. Only 3 trophies. But yeah, Portal 2 was a really fun game, guys. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I heard wonderful things about this, but I didn't enjoy it. Not for me. It is an RPG, but yeah, I just didn't really enjoy it at all, guys. I couldn't get into it. I played it for a few hours. Catherine. I feel like I played through half of this, but 1 bronze trophy doesn't suggest that. But yeah, this is a really fun platforming game with kind of like Persona elements where you're doing real life stuff as well. It's a really fun game. I do need to play the PS4 Catherine game at some point. Here we have Batman, the Telltale series on PS3. I'll just say it here, I'm not a Telltale fan at all. I did start to enjoy this one. I bought it when it first came out, and you can only like play each chapter as they were released. Drakengard 3. Amazing game. Absolutely beautiful. I do need to return to it. I've got an open copy and a sealed copy. I'm keeping my open copy because I want to play it and finish it before I sell it. So yeah, this is an amazing game. It's linked to the new series, which you're going to see I've played as well. Don Bradman Cricket 14. I tried to get into this one, but it just wasn't as good as International 2010 for me. Here we have Mafia 3. I really love Mafia 3, just like Mafia 2. I think these games are brilliant. Soundtrack in particular was just amazing. I finished it. I didn't play it a second or third time. There are 3 different endings. And I'm not a trophy hunter, but I did play this game for hundreds of hours, as you guys can tell with that 47%. Starcraft Primal. This is the second time I played this one. I originally played it on Xbox. Didn't finish the second time, but wasn't a bad Far Cry game. Certainly not a Far Cry 3 or anything, but it's not bad or anything like that. The Cube. This wasn't a bad game. It wasn't a good game. It was a quiz show UK game. A bit of fun. Yeah, it's not bad, guys. I've certainly played worse games, that's for sure. Dragon Quest Heroes, the world's tree, woe, and the right below. I had a bit of fun with this one. Very similar to, say, like Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. It's a cheap PS4 game to pick up. Guilty Gear XRD Revelator. Fighting game. I didn't have too much fun with this game. I'd certainly rather played like Tekken or Mortal Kombat or something. Same with Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. The characters are really cool, but I didn't really enjoy the fighting in this one. Here we have Ski Doo Snowmobile Challenge. This is a hidden gem, guys. This is a brilliant game. Yeah, I can't say enough about this game. It's a couch co-op game. It's a heap of fun. If you haven't got this for the PS3, pick it up. You can still get this for under the $20 mark, but I expect this one to be like a $50 game one day once people like really get out how good of a game this is. I was going to try and do halfway. We're not even like a third of the way through.
We're already half an hour in. We'll do a few more games and I will have a break at some point. I might make a part 2 of this video because I don't want you guys to sit here for an hour. That's just not fair.
Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. I had fun playing Ni no Kuni. It's not like a Dark Cloud for me, but it was a really good JRPG. Aqua Plaza.
This is another fighting game, guys.
Really good fighting game, this one. I believe it was an NOS America title. They put out amazing games.
Crash Time 5 Undercover, a racing game. I don't actually remember playing this one. Child of Eden.
This is sort of like a Bulletstorm shoot 'em up game. It was a heap of fun. Yeah, I do suggest picking this one up because you can get it pretty cheap. Now Worms PS3. This would have been from the Worms collection. Worms on PS1 is one of my favourite games of all time, so it was fun to return to it. Katamari Forever. This is my first Katamari game. And Katamari is really fun, guys. If you don't know what Katamari is, you're basically a ball, you're rolling around,
picking up pieces of rubbish and making yourself bigger. It is heaps of fun.
And the last game we'll talk about in this video will be Metal Gear Solid 3. I've never finished Metal Gear Solid 3. I've gotten pretty close to the ending, but yeah, amazing game. I played Snake Eater when I was a kid, and it's not my favourite Metal Gear game. 5 is, but I do love 3.
I do need to finish it though. I can't remember which boss, but I am stuck on a certain boss, and that's the reason why I haven't finished.
So we're almost halfway through this, guys. Different type of video for me, but I hope you guys enjoyed it.
There will obviously be a part 2.
I don't know when, maybe in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, now that I'm back at work, I'm doing my best to get 1 to 2 videos out a week for you guys.
I've got plenty more content filmed for another eBay type / garage sale video / my pickups.
I'm going to do those videos a bit different. I'm sort of going to try and incorporate pickups, garage selling, and eBay sales all in the one thing. So the video will be heaps of different things, not just seeing what I sold or seeing pickups. So it should be fun for you guys. I'm getting better at editing. You can be the judge of that.
I've had an artist hit me up and he's allowing me to use his music, so that'll be coming in the upcoming videos. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, seeing games that I've played, mainly for the PS3, a couple of PS4 games.
Alright guys, I'm Figsy. You guys have been awesome.
Happy hunting, and I'll see you next time. Peace.